What's up, y'all? Today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 really fucking top tier 2020s black metal records, extreme metal records. They also happen to be black metal. What a fucking shocker. Yes, we're going over actually not 3, 4 2020s black metal that I have on vinyl that I've been listening to a lot lately and just really appreciate. It makes me just really appreciate the modern scene, the modern riffs, and just where the scene is going. I mean, some could argue the scene is stale, bland, everyone's trying to sound like one another, and that is true in my opinion, but also at the same time, there is a lot of good albums out there, even if they're not trying to sound completely different than like the cult classics and stuff like that, which I think it's pretty difficult to do because I feel like when it comes to black metal, death metal, everything's really been done by now in terms of new sounds and such. They would definitely have to add something that, you know, has nothing to do probably with metal or anything like that. I think it's more so doing something that's been done in a unique fashion, I guess you could say. Yeah, as far as that, like I said, there's a lot of 2020s albums that I really appreciate, and I feel like there's still a lot more that are going to come out that I'm going to really appreciate, and also there's a lot of records, newer bands, somewhat newer bands that I don't own yet. My next paycheck, I plan on getting some newer bands records, which I'll make a video of eventually, so that should be exciting. But yeah, we'll get to it. Some 2020s records that I personally really enjoy. The first one is really fucking new. It's Blood and Crescent. It is the band Athasophia, if I'm saying that right. Athasophia. Who the fuck knows at this point? Suck at pronouncing shit. We'll get to it. The new EP, Bloodline Ascend, or Bloodline Ascendance. Yeah, real cool stuff. Show you guys better look at the cover. Right there. There's 5 tracks. All of them are the 3 to 5 minute range. I think the total runtime is like 20 minutes and something seconds. Really cool. It kind of reminds me of the band, how do you say it, Ripakulu from Finland, like that type of album cover, which that's a really good fucking Death Doom album that I really fucking need on vinyl. But besides the point, this is a really good album that came out recently. Like I said, anything post 2020 or 2020 and above. And the cool thing about this Blood and Crescent pressing is, at least to my knowledge, I've never seen a colored LP before. And this one just so happens to be a, not translucent, but like a light blue. So I don't know if that's the first time Taurus or whoever runs Blood and Crescent has done that. But yeah, blue LP, which is really fucking badass. But yeah, this is definitely a record I would definitely check out. Honestly, all the Blood and Crescent projects are relatively good. There is some bands I like, or projects and albums I like more than others. Like the last Athasophia full length, I sold it to a friend. It wasn't bad per se. It was really good. Graveland, Velez, Worship, but I don't know. It just didn't do it for me, and I did need some money, so I sold it to a friend. A little too much filler for me. I think the 7 that came out some months ago and this bad boy are some of the best Athasophia's work in that project that he's done so far. So yeah, great 2020 album, Bloodline Ascendance. Next up, this is, I think I did make a video on this. I don't remember. I think I got this during one of my Chicago trips after seeing the dude behind the project live. We'll just jump straight to it. Cavern, if I'm pronouncing that right. French black metal. I got this straight from Amertomb, if I'm pronouncing that fucking shit right either. He was at his merch table outside in the venue. I talked to him for a bit, picked up this bad boy, and I don't regret anything. I think Necropole, Cavern, both those projects are some of the best modern French black metal. I think this is the last Cavern album, and I believe it was released in 2022, 3, maybe even last year, somewhere around that time. So it's a relatively new album, and I think this is one of those great albums that shows you there's plenty of good black metal bands still. It's not salty, it's not dry. I don't know why I said salty, it's not dry. So I feel like there's still plenty of bands making good projects, you know, that are worth listening to. So yeah, Cavern right here, just a black LP, so won't get too much into that, but yeah, Cavern, check it out if you haven't. Next up is a band that I think has made some really good noise in the past few years. they're from the US. I don't remember where exactly, but I think maybe the Midwest. But besides the point, this project's fucking one of the best. Very triumphant style black metal. We have Flaming Aurorbrows. I believe this is their first demo, Uphold the Majesty. Right there, cool little rune on the album cover. Pretty fucking badass black LP. This is a demo, or maybe it's an EP even. I know there's about 5 tracks, demo or EP. This is really fucking good too, so yeah. Definitely check out Flaming Aurorbrows. I actually do prefer their demos and EPs more than the full length that was released a couple years ago. I like the full length. I had a chance. I'm sure I said this in a YouTube video before, but I did have a chance to get it. But my dumb ass said, I'll get it another time, and haven't gotten the chance yet. But you know what? I can live without it. I like this demo a lot. I like another demo of theirs. Forgot what it's called. But this is definitely a project you should be listening to if you haven't, checked out any more modern bands, I guess. Flaming fucking Aurorbrows. Got one more record left, and none of these 2020 post 2020 releases are any particular order or ranks of what's I think is best and so forth. But this album in particular, that came out in 2020, maybe 2020, 2021, is one of my favorite modern projects and definitely my favorite album out of the bunch. So we'll jump straight to it. It's actually the record I got for my birthday. It is Blood Libel's debut, Museums of Gas and Mirrors. And I know I made a video on this recently. I think I did at least, and I don't quite remember, but this fucking album, man, holy fuck. This album is fucking amazing. When I tell you some of the best fucking riffs I've ever fucking heard, I think Sam Hyde is one of the best guitar players. Even vocals are really good. I think he's one of the best in the modern black metal scene at the moment. Obviously he started Svolder first, I believe, in the early mid 2010s, and then he started this bad boy project, Blood Libel, and yeah, it does not get old. I prefer this over Gift Gas personally, but they're both really fucking good. I still need to get the demo, whatever the fuck it's called, with George Rockwell or whatever on the cover. Definitely want to get that one of these days. But fucking Blood Libel, check this out. Like I said, now that I put this in this video, I think I did mention this in a past video. But this album's that fucking good that I should definitely be promoting it in multiple times in multiple ways. But some of the songs: This Time the World, Hoax Sanctuary, Steel Wheel Across Poland, which is one of my favorite fucking songs ever. It's very GBK influenced, and I think Colin does it in a way that's even, it's GBK influenced, but nothing close to a clone like some of these modern bands. Like, this shit is full of creative riffs, pummeling riffs. And I really like his vocal take. I have said maybe in a past video that I really like his vocals on the Svolder debut, but I don't know, after revisiting this recently and just indulging in it constantly, his vocals on this are super fucking angry, super fucking just sturdy, I guess. Like, he definitely has a unique vocal take. And yeah, fucking Blood Libel, Museums of Gas and Mirrors. Definitely get this record if you haven't. Great fucking record. But yeah, guys, those are the records, or some post 2020 records that I really fucking enjoy, especially lately, that I'd recommend you. If you feel like the scene is not what it was, you're probably right. But like I said, there's still so much good fucking projects out there. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, yes, everything really has been done when it comes to black metal, death metal, and all that. It's just, in my insignificant, humble opinion, that like, if someone can create music in a very, maybe not niche, but a very specific way, a very appealing way when it comes to the genres, musical, not rules, but how you play black metal, I feel like there's just so much good shit you can find out there. I've been listening to newer stuff lately. I find shit I like. And also, you have to consider the fact that sometimes you might listen to something, you might think it's all right, but then one day you're listening again, it just fucking hits, it grows on you. Even some bands I liked before that I've listened to, and I'm just like, I don't really like this. And for some reason, my mind kept saying, just listen to it again, go back to it. I did. Suddenly, it's one of my favorite fucking albums ever. A good example of that is not the band, but the specific album itself would be Pesty Noir's third full-length ballad, whatever the fuck. I first heard that after being more familiar with Pessy Noir's first two records, and then I don't know what it is, but that shit hit me. Like, I was like, God damn, this album's fucking great. Like, so artsy, so melancholic, all this shit, man. It's such a great record, and it's probably one of my favorite KPN material now. So, yeah, definitely would check that out. And yeah, so yep, that's all. That's how I'm gonna wrap up the video. There is one more thing I wanted to give a shout out to. I wanted to give a shout out to Werglid, one of my friends' projects, WERGLID. I'll put a picture in this video. It's a Argo Slint worship type band, and he dropped the album like a week ago, about a little over a week ago. Super fucking good, super pummeling. I definitely would recommend anyone who likes Argo Slint or any sort of death metal, melodic death metal, whatever it may be, check that album out. It's definitely one of my album of the year contenders, and can't wait till the vinyl release happens. It's definitely something I'm looking forward to, and yeah, definitely check that band out. Thanks for watching, guys.